Welcome to our law firm. Immigrating into the United States can be both an exciting and complicated process. The United States is a country full of immigrants. Since its beginning, immigrants have come to this country seeking a better way of life and have strengthened the nation in the process. This presentation will serve as a roadmap of what you can expect throughout the immigration process. An immigrant visa enables the holder or alien to enter the United States, take up permanent residence, and receive his or her green card. Under U.S. immigration law, an alien is any person who is not a citizen or national of the United States. Immigrant visas are also called green cards, although the card is no longer green. Most immigrant visa categories require a U.S. citizen or entity to first file a visa petition on behalf of the alien. Once the visa petition is approved, the alien may submit a visa application to the appropriate U.S. consulate or embassy in the alien's home country. If you are already in the United States, you may be allowed to stay to apply directly for permanent residency, but usually only if you are here on a valid, unexpired visa. Immigrant visa applications may include a questionnaire, fingerprints, an oath and signature before the consular officer, photographs, and results of a medical examination. You will also be required to provide police or prison records, military records, and a birth certificate. The alien has the burden to establish eligibility to receive the immigrant status. In the case of applicants from within the U.S., a separate police clearance is not required. Immigrant visa classifications include family-sponsored immigrants, employment-based immigrants, and diversity immigrants. You must fit into one of these categories to be eligible for an immigrant visa. There are often numerical limits within each category, and certain categories are given higher preference than others. This leads to long waits for certain people because the demand for permanent residency is always higher than the annual limits. In addition, certain countries have longer waits than others, as there are annual caps on admissions for each country. People who want to become immigrants based on employment or family are divided into preference categories, and if their immigrant visa petition is approved, they must wait for an immigrant visa number to become available according to the limited number of visas allowed in each preference category each year. The preference system is a method based on categories of distributing the limited number of immigrant visa numbers available each year. Obtaining an immigrant visa number is an essential step in the immigration process, and only after your number becomes available are you eligible to become an immigrant. Immediate relatives fall outside of this preference system and are not subject to any quotas. This includes spouses, children under 21, and parents of U.S. citizens. As a result, there is no mandatory wait to immigrate after the initial sponsorship is approved. There are 4 preference categories for family-sponsored immigrants in order from highest preference to the least preference. First preference: unmarried adults age 21 or older who have at least one U.S. citizen parent. Second preference: spouses and unmarried children of a permanent resident so long as the children are younger than age 21. Third preference: married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, their spouse, and their minor children. Fourth preference: brothers and sisters, their spouses, and minor children of U.S. citizens aged 21 and older. All people who want to become immigrants based on employment must wait for an immigrant visa number to become available according to the following preferences. First preference: priority workers, including aliens with extraordinary abilities, outstanding professors and researchers, and certain multinational executives and managers hold an EB-1 visa. Second preference: members of professions holding advanced degrees or persons of exceptional ability hold an EB-2 visa. Third preference: skilled workers, professionals, and other qualified workers hold an EB-3 visa. Fourth preference: certain special immigrants, including those in religious vocations, hold an EB-4 visa. Fifth preference: immigrant investors creating employment hold an EB-5 visa. We hope you have found this presentation valuable. As a client of our law firm, we will ensure that your visa application is carefully prepared and submitted in compliance with all U.S. immigration rules and regulations.